Good morning. Something about chosen people, something about chosen people that not a lot of people talk about is the microbiome they carry, which is the body chemistry, the individual set of bacteria and fungi and whatnot that we carry inside that helps us, okay? Everybody has a very individual microbiome that helps us to digest and having a strong immunity system. And the same that we have in the body, we have in the spirit. So it's not a secret the chosen people um, can transform energies, especially negative energies, and deal with it, simply by awareness. We have very fine senses when it comes to this, but also to anything that is connected to life, like when we are living in a house close together with people. We not only share our microbiome just by being there, so, it is scientifically known that human beings, just when they talk, just when they be close to each other, they exchange the informations they have in the microbiome, okay? So others can benefit when you have a good microbiome. But we also just feel the overall condition of the house. So when we feel like we need air in here, we open the window. When we feel it, now it gets too cold, we close it again. When we feel, we need cleaning here, we clean it. When we feel like, we need more light in the house here, there is something missing, then we let in some light. And the same is with the emotional regulation of everyone around us. We find out the smallest changes in people. We, and all the things that we do for ourselves, like a nutrition that is reactive to what we need at the moment, um, all the self care, this inspires people, okay? We go and push regularly in going running, doing workouts, and whatnot, and this is all inspiring and others benefit from it, okay? And they will lose all this culture when we leave. You understand me? And now, let me drink. I'm just woke up. That's why I'm coming from some dreamland. Yeah, and what a lot of people, the message, what I want to say is actually what not a lot of people talk about is this influence of, the microbiome in physical world on the health, on the immunity system that simply boosts the immunity system of people, as well as that spiritual part of it, which involves everything else, like the emotional regulation that we help people to do by doing all the subtle things we do because of our sensitivity. This is the subtle healing work that people don't even realize that we do. But also when we meet new people, it can happen that, and this is something I have never heard before when it's about chosen ones. When we meet new people, it can happen that first there is some ripple effect. Something happens to them that you could say is probably negative, because it could be that we maybe, trigger something. When they meet us, they feel that they have been missing something, that there is something in them that needs to be cast out, that needs to change. It can be that, you know, the microbiome gets an update. And the first reaction of the body is that they go through a profound change. It can even be that something completely um, disconnected from this health, mental and physical health are connected. Something different happens. Maybe something in the 3D physical world happens. Something happens to them, and we don't know anything about it. We are innocent. We're not involved in this, but it's like a testimony for them. So they know, oh, I've met this new person and something happened to me. And when they connect this negative thing to you and start blaming you and attacking you, this means they failed the test. This means the relationship is done before it starts. But what I want to say is when you come in the life of somebody new, there will be a bump in the beginning. Some rough thing happens. And it can be a health issue, it can be something else happening, because there is a ripple effect. I just can't put it different. It can be some health problem erupting, getting worse. But when they get over the testimonial time, they overcome the problem completely. It's done. They will start benefiting from the inspiration. I don't know what it is. It is, you could call it inspiration. Maybe it's the microbiome. Maybe it's the way that a sensitive person reflects emotional signals back and helps to regulate. I don't know what it is, but when they get over the ripple effect, when they get over the negative thing that happened, where in whichever realm this thing happened, the people are blessed with many blessings. But again, it can very well be that this is not directly connected to you, but intuitively, most people will feel that there is some strange connection to you, a positive thing. All you need is a little bit of time, because the first thing is, it's always in, when you come into people's life, there is the bump in the beginning, and then is this person is weird, it doesn't fit in the normal categories. You know, I remember back in the days, I was not awakened yet. I had some guys in the same age as me, and I inspired them to go running regularly. So we were running. I went back there recently. Nobody is doing this anymore. The health of, I guess, the health of of them has decreased very much now. Um, and when we were doing parties a few years ago, they said they said, oh, when I went home early, when I didn't drink as much as they did, when I didn't do all the stuff they did as much as they wanted me to do it, um, they said this is boring, you need to do this. But to be honest, from the point that I understand things now, this is not an appropriate life content for a grown-up man, okay? So I would be more secure today and tell them, this is completely stupid what we do in here, okay? Yeah, but I just realized this positive effect that I had on them, as well as the negative effect they tried to have on me, and they even succeeded to a certain point. But now I have um, made my standpoint clear, and I'm living a very, in some way, a pure life now. So I have found my shape, or have full control over me now. This is why the isolation period is important too. Now, people, let me know in the comment section below whether it resonated with you or not. You know, this ripple effect, this positive effect that you had on people, and when you go, they make a negative development, or the positive effect that you have on new people. All right. Have a safe day, and see you in the next video.